Hello, beautiful being. Welcome to In Her Dreams and welcome to your reading. I am so grateful that you're taking time to tune in to see what messages are flowing in from Spirit for you. I'm hearing take two. So there might be something that you're starting again. Just know that it is successful. Whatever it is that you start again or try again with, it will be successful. It already is on the astral. You're just manifesting it here in the third dimension. Ashe. Ashe. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, ancestors. This is a strong female ancestral spirit or feminine ancestral spirit. I'm seeing her as a female. And she is bringing you the message that we've taken care of them. If there's an enemy or someone who perceived themselves as your enemy, trying to attack you, trying to cause loss for you, there is an ancestral spirit coming through reassuring you of the fact, I'm hearing, that they have handled them. 144 on the timer. This could have been someone who was trying to bring endings to things in your life, whether it was relationship, trying to cause stagnation, misunderstandings, confusion. They could have been directing energy towards, if you have children, they could have been trying to direct energy towards your children. What I'm hearing is that everything is being transmuted so that you win from it all. Also, I'm hearing windfall. A windfall of abundance. Not just financial either. This isn't just about finances. It's about abundance in every way. A windfall of abundance. So much prosperity that your cup will run over with blessings. I'm hearing it already is running over with blessings. Ha! Ashe! Well, thank you, Spirit. Okay. All right. Let's see what's coming through for you, beautiful being. And this ancestor coming through, she's not to be played with. Let me just tell you. I feel her energy. She's very confident, very self-assured. I'm seeing her in like a black and white or like a sepia. Is it sepia or sepia tone? Like from the past, like an old photograph, so I know it's from an old time. And she's dressed in a very long, dark dress that looks like it's from an old time. But what I'm hearing is that no matter what she went through, even though this was in the past, when things were even more difficult, especially for women, okay? Based on society, she never allowed anyone's perception of her to bring her down. She chose to rise above every single struggle that she went through. A lot of strength here, and that's what she's channeling to you as well. Thank you, Spirit. Confronting inner demons. This is one reason why you are winning, and this is why the ancestors are so ready to protect you, is because you've been doing the inner work that's been necessary. Their protection is guaranteed because you do the work. You have shown yourself to be worthy of every single bit of protection, of abundance, because I'm hearing Man in the Mirror by Michael Jackson. Yeah, you always were willing to look at yourself to see what it was that you could do to love yourself more, to grow, and to accept whatever challenge your soul was presenting to you at the time. That's why you're being rewarded with this protection. Welcoming the help of others. Yeah, that's your ancestors. And it's card 8. Look at that. It's like a face right beside a face. It's almost like they are one person, but this is how I'm seeing your ancestors. They're a part of you. And they're assisting you. This card 8, so that's the strength card. There's also a bird here, so you might connect with your ancestors through the bird spirits. But in particular, there's an ancestor that's the same gender as you who is assisting you. Okay? So whether that feminine energy that came through applies here or not, you know, because if you're male, there's a male ancestor that's helping you. Ooh. Bless me. So the ancestors are helping you to move energy out that needs to be moved out. They said, you've done the work. We're just, I'm hearing cleaning up shop. Somebody could have had a shop, or they could have done like handiwork or something like that. Like I'm seeing a garage that could be like somebody who worked on cars, or somebody who built homes or worked with their hands to repair things, something like that. They could have done garden work. Okay, yeah, there's somebody sweeping to clear out negative energy. So the same intentions that you have been nurturing, your ancestors are providing so much support with, like all the support you need. Okay, 33, card 33, awareness of cosmic influences. I just got disclosure day. Okay, so I don't know if you've seen that movie. I saw it, I mentioned it in a previous reading, but there are beings from other realms that are coming to you. This isn't something that you have to get ready for. You're already ready for it. You're already prepared. Your soul is already in constant communication with other divine cosmic beings. Okay, so it's something that in a way you're already used to, but there are other energies that will be coming to you through your dream state and through your visions and daydreams, also through the animal spirits. Okay, definitely through the animal spirits to connect with you. So listen, take the time to listen and connect with animals that approach you. You might start noticing that animals come to you and they're like more bold than they would normally be. You know how, like, for example, I love squirrels. Oh, they're so cute. And they can teach us a lot too if you just sit and watch them. But you know how squirrels usually seem very afraid? If you notice that a squirrel is like coming up to you and they don't seem afraid, it's not just a squirrel. Okay, that is a divine being that is connecting with you. And if you haven't seen Disclosure Day and that topic interests you, definitely see the movie, okay? But more than likely, you're already doing this. You're already connecting with animal spirits. And I love my subscribers because y'all let me know like how the animal spirits connect with you. And I just think it's so beautiful. It's so powerful. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Oh, and look, we've got, okay, that was instinct here. So definitely, it's like there are animal spirits that are connecting with you through their instinct, but also through their own intelligence, okay? They're drawn to you naturally. You just have one of those spirits that is going to attract other divine beings, no matter what skin they're in, no matter what body they're in, okay? What else is coming through for this beautiful being, Spirit? Care. Aww. This Cancer energy. Something about you're coming out of your shell. Okay, with the crab there. You're coming out of your shell. And you're divinely protected as you do this. You might be in the spotlight because I'm seeing the sun here. There's something about you that's being seen that you weren't showing before. People could sense it if they're psychically gifted at all or psychically tuned in at all, which we all have gifts, but not everybody chooses to tune into them, and not everybody chooses to use them for positive reasons, right? But anyone who is at all tuned in to their psychic awareness, they could always see certain things about you, certain abilities. It's in things that you do every day, like that you might not even notice. It's the way that you care. It's the way that you care. Care. See that? Care. We just had 11:11 on the timer. It's the way that you care. That speaks volumes to other beings who are tuned in. It's the way that you care. And it's what you choose to care about. Also, there's something in particular that you do with great care. It's like you pay a lot of attention to it. You're very nurturing to it. It's something that's important to you, and it's meant to be important to you. It's your soul's mission. Okay? You'll know what that is. All right, we've got death here. Oh, you know what? It's right up underneath this welcoming the help of others. Look at that. That's a message from your ancestors that whoever was trying to bring endings to your world, they're a thing of the past. They're behind you. This is no longer about the power that any evil energies or entities, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the timer, were trying to hold over you. This is now about you and your ancestors. Your ancestors are making sure that those energies remain behind you. And this opens up new possibilities for what you're able to do with care, because your energy is not being siphoned by low vibe entities. Okay, patience and energy. Your patience with yourself nurtures your energy. So if you're in a mode at any time, you find yourself like putting a lot of pressure on yourself. I need to get this done. I should have had this done by yesterday. There's not enough time. Something I found myself saying in the past is like, I need a 48-hour day. If I just had a 48-hour day, I could get it all done. And sometimes I catch myself thinking that now, and I'm like, there's 24 hours in a day, and that's perfect. Because when you feel tired, rest. You know, unless you're doing something intentional like fasting or something like that, when you're hungry, nourish yourself with some good food. Drink good water. Nourish yourself with light. The sun, okay? The sun is coming through for sure. Have patience with yourself. That renews your energy. Okay, so that's it for that one. All right, they said go here. Thank you, Spirit. What's coming through? What does this beautiful being need to know? I'm hearing Don't you know I heard it through the grapevine? Not much longer would you be mine. So there's something about word getting through that you're off limits now. This could even be in the spirit realm. Word is being passed along. I'm seeing spirits like whisper to each other. And then they're doing like, because they're like, there's like this panic. Like, Divine Collective, they're off limits. Did you know? Did you hear? You know? And then this panic sets in. They're like, oh, yeah, you're off limits now. Your energy is off limits. Oh, I like that. Okay, ooh, a bunch. All right, we've got Manosphere, online communities that promote healthy masculinity, but have become controversial for promoting misogyny, rigid gender roles, and adversarial views of women. Okay, so there's something here about gender being I want to say misperceived or perceived in a negative way. There's somebody's intentions here who are very positive and pure. They're very positive. Their spirit is pure. Their intentions are pure. And I'm hearing that they're very divinely aligned, but their intentions are being perceived as what they're not because of society. All right, what I'm getting there, because that ancestor was coming through, that feminine energy, she was clearly saying to me, I didn't allow how I was perceived to stop me. So there's something here, if you have a divine mission that you are moving forward with, and you're doing that with tender loving care, I'm hearing that's you. You're doing something so beautifully, but there are some people who will just see you in a negative light because they're standing in a negative light. Like, they're standing in the shadows, so they want to see everybody in the shadows as well. They hate that you're in this sun energy. And you know, not everything that's dark is evil, because I distinguish between that. But this person, they allow their shadows to create or foster evil energy, because they don't embrace their shadows. They don't work with their shadow energy in a way that produces acceptance and self-love. Okay, so they want to project things onto you and your intentions. Don't even worry about that. You have work to do. Yeah, progress, not perfection. This is the goat, so I'm getting Capricorn energy. I'm really getting Capricorn and Virgo, because sometimes there's this desire to perfect something that is already perfect, okay, with Virgo energy. So what's coming through is that what you create is already perfect. And sometimes you might be in a mode where you're questioning, is it okay? Is it okay? Divine says it's absolutely beautiful and it's perfect as it is. Okay? Yeah. Something about not needing to question what you create. Truth or dare. Step into your truth. Stepping into your truth will require you to, it does require a certain level of vulnerability, but if that vulnerability makes you feel like you shouldn't be doing something or sharing something that you know you need to do or share, then align with the frequency of confidence. Okay? Because you're ready to share something. You're chosen. And you are aligned with a very divine purpose here on this earth. And you know that beings with a very powerful mission that is on a soul level, you know, of course there are people who project attacks and doubt and fear because it's your love and it's your truth that threatens them. Even though those are not threatening frequencies, they're not naturally threatening frequencies. They're only threatening to people who don't like love, or who try to work against love, and who try to work against truth, okay? Complicit. Indirectly responsible for harm by allowing it through inaction or poor choices. So there's someone around you who was trying to escape taking accountability. They did not want to take accountability for their actions at all because they were lying to themselves saying, oh, I didn't harm the collective because I was quiet, or I was just sitting back wondering what was going on. But that's complicit behavior. Yeah, I just saw 2121 on the timer. There's something that's over for someone because they did not speak up against what they know they should have spoken up against. They watched people attack you. And you didn't let that stop you. You have remained in your energy, more steadfast than ever. But other beings that were being called by their soul to speak up and defend and protect, if they didn't do that, then yes, they were complicit, and they allowed something to happen by not doing anything, by not saying anything, or by, you know, not wanting to ruffle feathers. Feathers were already ruffled because people were trying to come against you. 2222 on the timer. This could have been somebody that there was a relationship there, or there was supposed to be a relationship there. They missed out on a huge opportunity to experience a very divine connection. Okay? All right, we've got enrich your life. Ooh, and covert operation, a hidden strategy. So there's some sort of strategy that somebody wanted to... It's like they wanted to cast an illusion that there was something that you could experience with them that was actually going to enrich your life, but it really wasn't. That was never their goal. That was never what they wanted you to experience, was enrichment. This was something that they wanted to mask their intentions. They wanted you to think that their intentions were purely positive. And really what they wanted to do, because I was asking, I was like, well, what are their intentions? And I looked at this beta card. They wanted you to be a beta. Now, I hear young people talk about like Sigma, Alpha. I mean, Alpha, I've always heard of that. But lately, or the past couple years, Sigma has been very widely talked about. And I kind of feel like that's more in alignment with the lone wolf energy. So you might be sort of a lone wolf. That's why they could never turn you into a beta. They could never make you passive. They could never make you a subordinate. They could never make you weak. 2424 on the timer. That's what they wanted to do. That's 6 and 6, 2 and 4. They wanted you living ruled by your lower self. They did not want you to rise and be in your heart chakra, your heart space, speaking your truth, seeing truth, and truly connected to the divine. They wanted you operating in frequencies of lust. where other people could basically run your life. They wanted you running after other people. And that was never going to happen. Never, ever. Okay? Oh, I love this. Okay. Let's pull one of these. The next couple readings, beautiful being, are going to be a little bit shorter. Y'all might like that. I don't know. We'll see. But I have some things that I need to make sure I'm managing my time well. And yeah, that's the best thing for me to do, is to shorten the reading so that I can remain consistent. Okay? Yes, you have broken the chain. Oh, look, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. And that's why you have the support of your ancestors, because you have been meeting the challenge, every single challenge of breaking the chains. And because you are so connected with your ancestors and you've been receiving their help, you've been able to break the chains that other people have tried to place on you. So you've been working on your inner energy, which is healing your bloodline. Whatever ancestral patterns were there that were holding you back, you have been healing those with so much dedication. I'm hearing in sweetness. So you're sweet to yourself. You're loving to yourself. You're patient with yourself, which is why your energy has been expanding. And so because you've been doing that inner work, your ancestors are healing. And so they're able to meet you on a higher level. And so with you seeing yourself with honest eyes, and you've been willing to do the necessary work, you are now on such a high level with your ancestors, and the combination of your energies together is unstoppable. Absolutely unstoppable. Whatever it is that is a part of your soul's mission to do, you will do it together with yourself. Your ancestral spirits, the animal spirits are assisting you, and you have cosmic influences here, okay? So other divine beings. That's why you're unstoppable. Because the work that you have been willing to do has put out an energy signature, a signal to all different beautiful beings all throughout the cosmos. And they are all helping you. You're working together. So when you say that you have a team, there are no lies in that. You have a cosmic team that is assisting you and supporting you in every single thing, every single mission that you're completing, that your soul has brought you here to this earth to accomplish. Ashe. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages. I'm so grateful that you allow them to come through me. And thank you, beautiful being, for taking the time to tune in. I appreciate you so much. And thank you also for your likes, your shares, your comments, your subscribes, your hypes, your donations. I appreciate every single bit of love that you send to this space of In Her Dreams. I love you. And I wish you peace. I wish you joy and so many blessings. Take care.